Hello, everyone, and welcome to this lecture series on consumer behavior. If this is the first time that you have visited our channel, please consider subscribing and clicking that notification bell so that you will be notified when we'll be uploading videos related to business, research, statistics, and management in general. This is the second installment of our lecture series on consumer behavior. And this video will be talking about the importance of understanding how our consumers behave. We will be trying to accomplish, or at least learn, these objectives for our discussion. Number one is to determine the reason why companies need to understand their consumers' behavior. And second is to understand the impact of consumer behavior to business success. Consumer behavior is a vast and comprehensive area that entails studying how people, communities, and organizations make decisions. It means that we study how people behave in matters of their buying decisions of any goods and services, as well as what is described or discussed in the first video that we have uploaded in our channel. Now, if again, this is your first time, visit our channel and you can actually watch the first video installment, or there's a playlist on the right side of your screen. You can just visit and start watching the video series from the first installment. This is a crucial topic for research or of research for companies, marketers, and other professionals that want to comprehend the consumer's wants, preferences, and different motivations in order to create strategies that effectively satisfy their need. So at the end of the day, it's about how we satisfy our consumers by looking at their behaviors. So if we know how our consumers or our customers behave, we can devise strategies in order to make them more satisfied with our products, both goods and services. Now, there are 10 reasons why companies have to study consumer behavior. Number one is identifying market opportunities. We can identify certain opportunities in the market by understanding the consumer's behavior, which can help the company identify different opportunities, including market trends. What is the trend in the market? How our consumers behave in the market should be something that we'll be concerned about. So every time there is a change in the trend in the market, there is a change in marketing demand. Let's say, for example, you are a clothing line manufacturer, or let's say, for example, you're selling clothes online on a small scale. Then you must have to understand what is the trend on this moment or in a specific period of time so that you can adjust the style, design of your products. Your products must meet your customers' demands or needs or wants or desire for that matter. Now, if you fail to understand that very basic and important aspect of business because you failed to understand how your consumers behave, then there will be tremendous or at some point catastrophic effect on the status or future of the entire business in general. Another one is developing effective marketing strategies. This have been discussed already in the previous video. That by analyzing consumer behavior, this can help the companies develop more effective marketing strategies that resonate with their target audience, because precisely the reason why we understand or we try to understand how our consumers behave is to actually try to devise strategies that would in effect automatically, or not automatically, but at least with high possibility that it can get the attention of our target customers or consumers for that matter. So we can develop marketing strategies that are effective because we know what message are we going to send to our audience, so that we will not be wasting our time, money, and effort in marketing strategies that doesn't work. Another one is improving customer satisfaction. When we understand our consumers' needs and preferences, this can actually help the companies improve their products and services and better meet the consumer's expectation, leading to the increase of consumer or customer satisfaction. This is actually a very important aspect of why is it that we need to understand how our consumers behave, since it promotes more satisfaction on the part of our consumers and our customers. Now, satisfaction may not be something that you are so obsessed about, but in business, satisfaction is something that is a matter of success or a matter of failure, meaning it can change dramatically the direction of your business depending on the level of satisfaction that your customers experience. So what does it mean? Well, when your customers are satisfied, there is a high tendency or probability that they will patronize your identity or your brand. And when there is patronization of brand, it develops a certain behavior by which your customers will not purchase any other products or alternative products that may offer the same or probably with even higher qualities than yours, because the customer is at some point more loyal to your brand or to your identity. Loyalty is something that is developed in the psychological structure of being a human person. So no wonder why, even if there are a lot of people who are complaining about iPhone, still they continue to buy. It's because of brand loyalty. The brand Apple have resonated already to the target customers, and so many people have already been very satisfied with the goods and services that Apple provides. And so that's the reason why, whether we like it or not, it is still the most popular brand of phones in the modern time. And so that's the reason why it is important that we understand how our consumers behave so that we can improve customer satisfaction. Sometimes it could be in a form of understanding how the way they experience our goods and services by asking them through a survey or whatever means necessary. And so there you have it. Then we have understanding of consumer behavior would lead to enhanced customer loyalty. This is in relation to the previous reason why we have to study consumer behavior, because as I've already told you, customer loyalty is a succeeding event or a necessary event that follows after a satisfied customer. So by us understanding consumer behavior or customer behavior, companies can develop loyalty programs and establish different strategies to retain customers and keep them coming back. So when you have a loyal customer, because you know what they want and what they need, they will be or keeping on coming back. And of course, when consumers or customers are keeping on coming back, there is increase in sales. So companies may design products and services that better meets the customers and leading into the increase of sales and revenue. Next is building brand awareness. Effective marketing campaigns that are informed by consumer behavior insights can help companies build brand awareness and recognition. Now, it is very important in business that your consumers will remember your identity, your brand, because at the very moment that they may need something, they will almost always remember what brands are offering these particular products. And if you look at the image that is displayed in your screen, Coca-Cola Or although this video is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, but they have a pretty much well-targeted marketing strategies that their brand have resonated even to the most remote part of the world. Their existence ingrained into the minds of people all over the world. And so they are regarded to be one of the most successful, if not the most successful brand in the world today. Another one is identifying customer pain points. What do you exactly mean by pain points? Well, of course, pain points are things that your customers may have some resentment to, or they might have unsatisfied with your goods and services, or you have a product that did not at any point meet their expectation. Now, by analyzing consumer behavior, this can help the company understand what are those things that your customers have resented to, or at some point may have problems with. You have to ask the right question. Your top priority is to solve that major pain points, and these points are received through customer feedback. And through these points, you have to let your sales team talk about it. Check online reviews. Closely watch your competitors. And by looking at this perspective, you will be able to understand why is it that maybe at some point your customers or sales are declining. Maybe there is something wrong with the process, and or probably there is something wrong with the product that you're offering. And so that's the reason why you have to conduct certain studies in the field of consumer behavior and understand what causes these particular activities or these particular things to occur or to happen. And so that's the reason why it is important for us to understand how our consumers behave, because sometimes we might be thinking that our business as usual, but things are already spiraling down to destruction and probably failure of our business. So we have to look at our customers constantly, look at their reviews, because they might be complaining from their perspective with respect to our products, both goods and services, and anything that we offer, including ideas or whatever it may be that you're offering to your customers. So we have to look at their points. Maybe we can adjust in order that we can better meet their wants, demands, and different needs. By knowing how our consumers behave, we can also mitigate risk. By understanding consumer behavior, we can help, or it can help the companies mitigate risk associated with product launches, marketing campaigns, and other business decisions. Because again, you already know how your consumers behave, and you have already mitigated some risk of failure. In risk management, this is called calculated risk. Your risks are within the bounds of what can be understood, not some risk that might be so surprisingly disastrous to your business. Because in the first place, you already know what is the behavior of your customers. Now, when you are mitigating risk in your business dealings, you can also respond to different competitors. When you have this understanding, you have a broad understanding of your consumer base, you can easily understand how your consumers behave and look at how your competitors perform in the same segment. So you can understand how competitors are positioning themselves in the market, allowing them to develop strategies and to respond effectively. Meaning that when dealing with competitors, it is better that we understand our consumers and how they behave, because it might lead to understanding at the same time how our competitors may behave in order that they can address customers' behavior too. And so in that way, we can respond or devise strategies in order that we may win in the battle within a segment. Then the last one is, of course, by knowing how our consumers behave, we will be able to increase innovation. Because companies can identify unmet needs and develop innovative products and services that better meet those needs. There have been a lot of innovations in the past that were discovered through different needs and demands of the customers through customer feedback. So by asking customers what they need, we can devise or develop products and solutions to those problems and needs. It is very important for us to understand how our customers behave. Not only understanding how they behave, but also devising strategies or probably innovating products that best fit as a response or may at some point solve the problems that our customers are experiencing. Now, how do we determine the behavior of our customers? We've been talking about different reasons as to why we have to conduct a study on our consumers' behavior or customers' behavior. Then how do we determine these particular behaviors? Number one is we have to conduct marketing research or market research. Now, market research is a research applied in the field of marketing. It may be in a form of a capstone study, a project, a case study, or it is a comprehensive study for that matter. So we have to conduct research in all other forms and different appropriate methods that are available. We have to analyze sales data. We have data of past sales. We have to analyze these data in order to predict what may our customer behave in the near future. We can monitor online reviews and social media activities so that we will be able to understand what are the trends, the emerging trends in a specific market segment. We're going to track website and a mobile app analytics. It is actually available through Google Trends or search trends in Facebook and Twitter. We can ask or probably buy data from these social media apps to understand the activities of our target customers or our potential customers, and then use customer loyalty programs. And by these programs, we can understand which of our customers patronize certain products that we are offering to them. We look at how they behave if they receive certain customer loyalty programs, and we determine whether or not these programs are effective or not. Before we end this video, let us go back to our objective. Number one is to determine the reason why companies need to understand their consumer behavior. Can you now determine why companies need to understand their consumer behaviors? Can you now understand the impact of consumer behavior to different businesses, whether or not it may cause failure or may cause success? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.